was in the news. I saw it in the news. What are the odds that you saw it too? What are the odds? What are the odds? Hey, Tony P, what are the odds?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Here we are. I feel like my light is dark. I don't know what's happening there, but this is what we're doing. This is what it is. How you guys doing? Nope, now it's too bright. I am tired. I am really tired. I'm not really tired. I've just been super busy at work. And thus a little late this week. And I'll just tell you now, we got a holiday coming up. There's no episode next week. I ain't even going to play with y'all. So let's just sort that out now in the beginning of the show. Enjoy this one, because this is it for 2 weeks. Taking a break next week. And to top it off, I feel like this week's stories are kind of short, kind of quick. Look, y'all, I'm a little worried. I'm going to be honest with you. And then I'll tell you what's been going on. I feel like, the reason I do this show is because most of the news is crappy, and I think it's clickbait before clickbait was even a term, and it's just politics and death and all that stuff, right? And so I go to the weird news. I go to the wacky news. 9 times out of 10, it's an animal where an animal's not supposed to be. But I swear lately my sources are just more like gossip and violence and politics. I'm like, man, I've been struggling. This is a true story. I've been struggling to find even the wacky news. But we're going to keep it up. Even if it means 2 articles 1 week, who knows? This week, it's all about highway hijinks. I think that's even going to be the episode title. I like to say, it's a special episode this week. And then I was like, well, every episode can't be special. And then I was like, no, every episode is special. Darn it. So it's a special episode this week. Otherwise, man, I'm good. I am good. Just a little tired. I don't know if I look tired. It's not even bad tired. Just got put on a project at work, and they're like, we need some help, man. So I'm like, all right, I got you. Let me turn the cap around. It's like a switch and go over the top. So yeah, it feels good. It feels like after a good workout, and you're like, I'm a little tired, but that feels good. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a actual physical workout. I don't want you guys to think I was out there working out. That didn't happen. I think you get my point, right? It's like a workout. We got a Bangor, Maine, I-395 to be exact. I-395, Bangor, Maine, westbound, exit 3, if you really want to be exact. Roads are closed after a milk truck spill. We're told the driver of the milk truck, 35-year-old Austin Davis, was getting off the interstate. Supposedly, he took the turn too fast, hit the guardrail, tipped over, spilling gallons of milk all over the roadway. He was taken to the hospital. Looks like he's okay. Y'all, that's the whole dang story. Or is it? Because I, for one, the article says we're told. Right there, I'm a little suspicious. Who told you what? Who was there to tell you that? Was it the driver? Because it looks like he was hurt. Who told you that? Where'd this story come from? I just happen to know of some particular people that live, let's say, in the northeastern United States that drink a lot of milk. And I'm starting to think this person may have been in on it. I think this person, who will remain nameless, it doesn't matter who it is. I don't want you guys going to their house or anything. Just know they travel with a lot of milk. I think they were in on this heist. I think it was a heist. They don't mention heist in the article. That's what I'm telling you. That's what Tony P. Oddcast is thinking. He thinks there was a heist of Money Train, Dark Knight Rises. Remember Dark Knight Rises where they robbed the bank and there's 10 Jokers and 5 school buses, and it's all super organized. It's not as organized because it's just a milk truck, but I still think it was to that level. My only concern here is, I get it. You're thirsty for milk, trying to get them bones strong, but, someone had to go to the hospital. That's not cool. Highway hijinks number 1. Here we go to highway hijinks number 2. Not too, okay, I guess it's far. I was going to say not too far. South Carolina, eastern side of the country. It's close enough as far as I'm concerned. What's that, like a 20, from Maine to South Carolina? That's probably a good 30-hour drive. Doesn't matter. It's close. South Carolina deputies announced on Mother's Day of all days, they busted 2 people with drugs, including a woman who hid cocaine in a fake rubber pregnancy belly. What is the world coming to? The incident happened along Interstate 85. I know 85. That goes through my old neck of the woods. However, they were in Anderson County, which, if you were wondering, is southwest of Greenville and borders Georgia. That's what I'm saying. It goes through my own neck of the woods. Deputies were conducting a proactive patrol. A proactive patrol. In quotation marks, mind you. What is a proactive patrol? I'm not a fan of that. Proactive patrol. I need more information on that. They pulled over a car with a man and a woman inside. Deputies said the woman appeared pregnant, but they soon became suspicious of the couple. The first red flag became when the two gave conflicting information about her due date. Come on, man. That dude probably didn't know. Even if it really was a real life baby and it was his baby, he's like, I don't know, man. Ask her. And just whatever she said, that's the truth. I still want to know why they pull these people over. They're proactive patrol. Maybe, I know there's checkpoints, and if they had word of like drug smuggling or something, but still. As the woman realized deputies were becoming more skeptical of her conflicting story, she took off running. Well, that doesn't seem like, guys, I don't smuggle a lot of cocaine. Just for the record, I've never smuggled cocaine ever, but I feel like the turnaround and just start running when you're supposedly pregnant, that can't ever work, can it? Can it? Unless you're like a track star, does that work? Where are you going to go? How far are you getting? Can you outrun everybody? While running, drugs started to fall from her fake rubber stomach. Well, then now it doesn't matter. Apparently, Miller and Mitchum are facing cocaine trafficking charges. Oh boy, that can't be good. I don't know. I'm sure you panic, but like, if you ask me a question, I didn't know the answer. I don't know, man. Ask her. I guess I don't take off running very often, as we talked about before the show. I'm just not confident that would work. I'll put it to, here's why I'm skeptical. Me personally, if I was in that position where I had a fake pregnancy belly filled to the brim with nose powder, I would be more confident in my ability to talk myself through that and outsmart somebody than I would outrun this. So maybe that's where my skepticism is. If I'm caught with some nose candy, I'm going to try to talk my way through it. Outrunning a bunch of people, probably my very last resort. That was Highway Hijinks number 2, which brings us to number 3 of the Highway Hijinks. A man is in the doghouse with Colorado Police Department. All right, now we're on the other side of the country for attempting to switch places with his dog after he was pulled over on suspicion of drunk driving. How drunk do you have to be to think that's going to work? You might as well just run at that point. According to a Facebook post by the Springfield Police Department, this might be something out of The Simpsons. The suspect was pulled over about 11:30 at night because he was driving 52 and a 30. The driver then attempted to switch places with his dog. Okay. However, the officer saw the whole thing. He was standing there like, what the hell is this guy doing? Do you know how hard it is to take a dog and put it in a passenger seat? Like, did he put the seatbelt on, or was he going to get dinged for that too? According to the police, the suspect exited the vehicle and claimed he was not driving. He was booked into jail and was also charged with driving under the influence, driving with the ability impaired. Isn't that the same thing? I mean, come on, they kind of double dip in there. Driving under suspension, well, that's on him. Operating a vehicle 24 miles over and resisting arrest. I mean, dog, no pun intended. Come on. Maybe. I'm trying to find a way out. It's like, well, maybe if he did it fast enough and the cop didn't see it, you'd have a Toonsis the cat situation. Toonsis the cat could drive a car all over the town. Not well, but he still could. And you could kind of like, hey, look, you can't not prove the dog. Well, unless he made the dog then drive. I was going to say, you can't not prove the dog was driving, right? And then the cop would be like, okay, drive the car up. And then the dog, was it a stick? Could the dog hit the clutch? Dogs do like sticks. Oof. What's even funnier is there were two people in the back seat. So I guess they were probably drunk. Were they good with, like, hey man, just put the dog. Did all three of them come to a consensus? When you get pulled over, you see the lights, you panic, you pull over. Those cops aren't fast. They take a minute. I think it's an intimidation tactic, but they're putting stuff in the computer, whatever they're doing. So while all that was going on, the three of them, like, hey man, hold on, let's get together. Let's work this out. How about we put the dog in the seat? All right, everyone around the room, we good with that? Yeah, I'm good with that. You good with that? Yeah, sure. Like, let's go for it. Or was there one? Did they get outvoted? I need to know the details of how they put the dog in the seat. We may not find out. However, the article does wrap up with the dog was not sighted and the police did not identify the breed. Now, are their breeds better at driving? I want to know. As long as he didn't get in trouble. And folks, that is Highway Hijinks number 3. As I leave you with this week's episode, just be careful out there, man. Be careful. There are a lot of hijinks on the highway. If you do get pulled over, don't run. Don't put an animal in the seat. Or just follow the rules of the road and don't get pulled over. I don't want to see you on the next episode of Tony P. Oddcast.